So, back on another screen right now where, as you see in my search bar, it's UV explained from the sun. That is not a good sentence. Um, that is not a good sentence to truly show what I was asking for. But I was trying to like find out like how UV explain. Yeah, UV explain. Um, explaining how the sun produces UVs and the impacts of it, the effects and whatnot. And the reason why I personally wanted to know about this is because, um, when I was a child, I would be in the sun for hours and hours a day. And, I didn't truly stop being outside as much until I was around 19 or 20. And yeah, I'm just 21 now. But I definitely would say I was excessively being outside um, without sunscreen. So um, I've been looking into like or trying to learn like what is sunscreen for? Because as a kid, I would hear people say, do you have sunscreen on?" Or we go to the beach or something, and we be putting sunblocker on, and I'm like, what is this for? People are saying it's protect me from the sun, but like, why is it protecting me from the sun? Why is the sun harming me? And even though it's hot outside, I couldn't really pinpoint what exactly was it doing to me, you know. So I've learned a bit about it, but I still got like the UV and the UVB, all that stuff, kind of confused a little bit. So I want to kind of watching some more videos, try to dive deeper into it, to kind of get a more fulfilling understanding of it um, going forth. And I do wear sun protection now, but I want to know why. I want to know why we do certain things. I want to know what leads to, why certain things lead to certain things, good or bad. And yeah, I think it's cool to know the why behind things. You don't want to just follow something blindly because someone could just implement something and you follow it and you say, okay, it sounds logically okay. It sounds, you know, it's protecting me. If it's protecting me, I'll go with it. But you want to know why, and that's what I want to know. So I'm gonna watch this video. Um, these are probably aren't the best in terms of explanation, explaining things. But these videos are creative common, I believe they're called. So that means I can screen them. You know, like other videos, you can't screen because the other people don't want you to monetize from their videos. So yeah, let's get into it. Oh, it is my time to eat. Like, okay. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, what did you say? Wow. Okay, so this is what I was looking into specifically, because this is what when I was reading about UV, I was like, you say damage to DNA? What? And I was like astounded, like, you know, this serious. This is when in my brain it clicked that it was serious, because like I said, as a child I was in the sun and it was hot but it was manageable. So, I wasn't thinking for a second that something was potentially damaging my DNA. That really shocked me. So I'm gonna continue. Continue. Now that's cool. Super important. Super important. Well, what time did they say? 3 p.m. Okay. Now this is something that I didn't see not once, at least from for what I can recall, not once in school. I never seen a video like this in school, like that informed me with a fairly simple visual uh video or something of like or what you should avoid, or how you should how you should take care of yourself. I didn't really see videos like this, at least in my school, from what I can recall. And that's saying something. That's saying a lot. But I'm not gonna get into details about it. But yeah, I wish I seen videos like that as a child, because even as simple as like talks, like when people would come to school and tell us about um like sexual transmitted diseases. Most schools do those. Getting closer to middle school, and even in elementary, we had um, people who would come to the school and talk to us and educate us about drug use and the effects of it. And those talks that we would have in the gym, elementary school gym, I would listen and be fully like present, and I would literally take in the information and be like, wow, you know, thank you for telling me this, sir, ma'am. And I would go home and, I would see, not even particularly home, but wherever I was at, I would look around and I would see people who smoke. And I was like, sir, you know, that can give you cancer. And, it brings a whole lot more of awareness. And of course, everyone wouldn't really take it um, and use it. But it's very important to still bring it to people awareness. So I'm not saying that's what my channel is all about, but right now, if you look on the the hold on, this little part right here, I forgot what this is called. I forgot what this is called, but it's like a wallpaper. It's kind of like wallpaper. Um, it says we'll see, and that's exactly what I want to do. I want to see, and of course, I want to understand. I want to know, but seeing something is different. Seeing something is completely different. Of course, perspective do matter when seeing things. You can create an objective feeling or emotion about something when seeing it based on how much you know yourself internally. But I believe seeing things is a huge. It's completely different from just hearing it. Seeing and hearing is completely different things, you know. But that is all for this live screen. There's still something that was missing from this screen, or from this video that I was watching. Uh, I believe like it was talking about the different UVs. Um, and I wanted to learn about that as well. So that's all for this live screen. I'm about to go watch the different video. Hopefully I can find one that's talking about different UVs. I think I'm pronouncing it right. I'm fairly new to the subject, but there's different different UVs. Yeah, I believe so. Um, some are harmful, some not so much. Uh, but I'm about to look that video up now, and I'll do a live stream on that. So if you wanna stick around and see that, just uh, you'll see it pop up when I do. And to the other others, farewell for now. or stick